show. Hell yeah!
Hey gang, Big Jim back with another travel guide for Patriots fans heading out this weekend to one of the great cities in these United States, Chicago, Illinois, otherwise known as the crown jewel of the mostly useless Midwest. I'm jealous as as you guys going out this weekend. Oh my God, I wish I was going. You have no idea. Chicago's got it all. Great food. It's architecturally beautiful. They have great nightlife. They have a super late last call. Most of the women are beautiful. The people are friendly. It's like here, but with nicer people. You'll see for yourself. And this is also one of my favorite Patriots road games I've ever done. Last time I went for the Pats game was the last time they were there, December of 2010. So coming up on 8 years this December. You might remember this as the Blizzard game where Deion Branch had like $150 and a touchdown. It was 33-0 by halftime. Oh, it was the best. I had such a good time. I was singing like a complete asshole in my seats by the second quarter. Hey, what the hell can I say? I like a good time. And you're going to find a good time in Chicago. So let's go.
Okay, so in the event you didn't do your homework already, you can double up on the sports this weekend. Yes, the Chicago Bulls, they're home Saturday night against the Detroit Pistons. And sure, the Bulls are trash, but you should go for at least a half, because I always think it's good to see different stadiums, and at the very least, go and take a selfie with the statue of the greatest basketball player who ever lived. Plus, you can't go wrong with some of the bars nearby the United Center, like Park Tavern and the Ogden, which has these spicy garlic wings that are the balls. Touristy stuff worth doing. I suppose if you give enough of a damn, you should go take a photo outside of America's most overrated ballpark. This bean thing is neat, so go take a photo there and go to Millennium Park, especially if it's a nice day. The Billy Goat Tavern, that's a must, especially if you're an old fan of Saturday Night Live, because, you know, it's the cheeseburger place, and they do the bit, so that's fun. You should definitely go to the sky deck of the Sears Tower, even though they don't call it that anymore, which is stupid. Just make sure the weather's nice, because if it's cloudy, you're just wasting your time and your money. If it's culture you're looking for, well, you should definitely check out the Art Institute of Chicago. It's chock full of classic paintings, and it's a really good spot to kill a few hours after you've been drinking all day. Oh, and see the Riverwalk, because that's cool, and be sure to look up because the buildings around that area of downtown are architecturally stunning. Avoid the stupid Ferris wheel in Navy Pier like the plague. It's pretty much like Faneuil Hall, and as anyone with a working brain knows, Faneuil Hall is the worst. The food and the nightlife. Let's get the most obvious out of the way first. Deep dish pizza, otherwise known as a giant soupy calzone with the sauce on top. Yeah, needless to say, I'm not much of a fan. Pizza is made to be picked up, not eaten like a bowl of soup with too much goddamn cheese. I mean, it's worth trying once, and it's fine. The locals want to yell about who's better, Lou Malnati's, Giordano's, Gino's. Having had them all, they're fine. So I recommend going with whoever is the least busy. Or you could just visit the original Pizzeria Uno, like my graying friend here, because, again, all deep dish is basically the same, and it's a wildly overrated casserole. You know what's not overrated? Chicago dogs, the king of dogs. Look at this thing. I'm getting a food boner just thinking about biting into one again. Oh, God. It's a delicious dog covered in mustard, relish, freshly chopped onions, sliced tomatoes, sport peppers, love sport peppers, and a kosher pickle, and it's nestled in a steamed poppy seed bun. You can't go wrong at Portillo's, which is an institution. You can also try Jim's Original, or really any other spot in the city. They're unbelievable. Chicago dogs for the win. Also try an Italian beef sandwich while you're out there. They're a greasy, sloppy, delicious icon. Thin slices of seasoned roast beef, simmered and served au jus on a long Italian-style roll. Al's Beef, Johnny's Beef, wherever. Like the hot dogs, you'll see them all over the place. Get one and then go back to your hotel to shower afterwards because you're going to be covered in the thing. Want a big steak dinner for you and the boys? And then I can't recommend Gibson's enough. It's another Chicago staple, and it's an experience. It really is. The menu's fairly simple, just like a good steakhouse menu should be. A lot of different cuts, family-style sides. Portions, insane. And while the meal is going to be steep, I'm telling you, it's worth every penny. Another place you should hit up if you're into great burgers and all things metal, Kuma's Corner. Kuma's has been praised by like hundreds of food publications. They make top 10 burger lists year in, year out. They also blast heavy metal, and they play hardcore horror movies on the big screen. You go, you order a burger named for a great metal band, you have some drinks, you watch a zombie flick, the place rules. But it's also always crazy busy. Fair warning, go when it's not lunch or dinner time. You're still going to wait, but at least it's not going to be for hours on end. And I promise you, it's going to be worth it. Kuma's is a must-go-to destination. Nightlife. Look, you're Pats fans traveling for a road game, so I'm not going to inundate you with places you don't want to go. You're in Chicago, and if you want to get after it, you go to one or a few of their many incredible dive bars. To me, Chicago's the dive bar ground zero, the home to some of the best in the country, if not the best. Skylark, Delilah's, Rose's Lounge, Skyride Tap, they're all incredibly charming in their own unique way, so you should go and have some Malort court and fall down on your face. That's really all I can think of for now. Last time I was in Chicago was for Lollapalooza a few years back, so that was really more about the festival than the city, but I guarantee you're going to have a great time, especially if you follow some of my recommendations here. So, enjoy the weekend, safe travels, and go Pats!